Welcome to Comfort Africa number 2. I'm going to do more weapons demonstrations. I've just added 2 more weapons. I am going to redo the bound fighting so you might get a better look at it while I'm in the daytime, and for some reason this damn thing will not adjust. So Instagram, you're going to be cockeyed looking. Alright, so first thing you gotta understand, this is a giant fan. This is not for fighting because, let's just say, it'd be a really bad idea to try to fight somebody with a cloth fan. But for all show purposes, shield, sword. When it's not wrapping itself around. Understand that shit. Now, when it actually had more face things, it was much better. I just can't find myself willing to part with it. But if you're going to use it as a weapon, then you're not going to do that. You're probably just going to do it like this so that it can just be. Then you can break it open. And I just ripped it. Fantastic. Yeah, I just ripped it right there. Son of a bitch. But anyway, this is the shield position. So it can protect. The wind is working against me. But anyway, in the shield position, this is to protect. And the sword position is when you're whirling it and striking. Because a paper cut is just as deadly as a blade cut. Well, I'll be pulling this back out because I think I probably just finally made it have its last days with that itty bitty motion right there. Now I'm pretty sure I just totally screwed this thing up. So if you're gonna fight with it now, you can only use it as a stick. Okay, so getting that out of the way, we're going with this Chinese warrior sword that I named Mulan. Do not do that. This sword is not going to cut you. A real sword would. That's why I did that. You purposely draw your sword like this. Not this Hollywood fancy shit. So now let's try it right. You can also fight with the sword still in its cover. Boom, boom, thump, and exit. So we'll do it again from the side. Boom, boom, and now you've drawn your weapon. Okay, got a little bit of a nick. It's not bleeding, but it does suck. Now you know how you have to be careful with swords. I don't have my gloves, so I advise you probably not to train without gloves. You know, even an ace can fuck up. That's called recovering when you fuck up. For the untrained eye who didn't just see me fuck up. Again, knowing how to control your weapon is going to make the difference between your life and your death. That was for you rope dart people. someone gets in close on you while you have a chain, forgive me, but you deserve to get hit. I mean, this thing has range. Like, lots of it. Don't worry, it didn't do any damage. Or at least not to me. Knowing how to control your weapon. It's probably rule number one. My simulated rings. Fighting with one. So, first off, if you're going to strike someone with the ring, you hit them here, they bend over, catch them, and then you pull them towards you. So it will be strike, flip, pull for Kung Fu, strike, capture, pull, karate. Now, in case you missed the difference, this knee was closer, this knee was further. This was Kung Fu, this was karate. Because karate, you're going to add that extra off. You're going to turn that bitch. Boom, boom, boom. You're going to bring them to it. Kung Fu, you're still going to bring it to them, but it's going to be more direct. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, it's not going to be that damn difficult. Now, in real fights, that's just not going to happen. But for Kung Fu movies, that's how you would do that. Yeah, you strike them and stun them. You hit them here. Then you're going to flip it over their head. And you're going to pull them. You're going to do Kung Fu, boom, boom, boom. That's a 3-step process. Hit, capture, hit. Karate, hit, capture, hit. Still a 3-step process. But this is going to be more powerful because you actually get to add that oomph versus this and this. Now I understand that karate is about power where Kung Fu is about directness. Someone eventually is going to correct me and say that I'm full of shit, and that's fine. To that person, good luck at proving that shit. So now I have 2 rings. I'm going to strike, boom, boom, boom. You know, same thing with the knee, where you hit, and pull. Do with the rings. Hit, grab, pull. Other side, hit, grab, pull. It's simple. It's really simple. And Kung Fu, you keep it as simple as possible. Karate guys like to add complexity and shit. Not necessary. You know? Learn to block with the rings. So let's go. Alright? So guys coming this way, you can block. You can cap his ass inside the ring. And then you can lock it. So it'll look more like you threw a punch, you lock in that elbow, right in there, and now you pull, or you drag down, or you pull out. Or if you lock this way, you can come it back around this way, get him locked in here. You're going for an arm break. If you catch his leg, same concept. You're going to get it in between the leg. So it's like right in this area, so that you can pull him in many different directions. Because he's throwing a kick, so you catch it, pull, slide one off. You feel the same? Now again, somebody's going to need some tape. Busted it up a little bit. See that little spot right there? See that spot? So I busted it up a little bit. I'll retape it this weekend. Now, these are not the metal rings, but they're simulated because I don't have a store here where I can go buy them. Because that would be great. It's also be too much like the right thing to do. You are not going to do this in a fight. You're not going to whirl these bitches. Alright? You are simply going to keep that shit straight. Boom. Boom. You understand the gist. I got off a frame. So anything that you missed on Kung Fu Epic number 2 or Instagram, you can go to Kung Fu Epic number 2. So here, 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 here. Those are to help you learn your blocks and your chain fighting. It's better to do it with one. This bitch will probably break. Of course, I got the one that wasn't damaged. Here, 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 Turn to mantis. Turn to snake. Go to crane. Hopefully that makes some sense. Strike, 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 strike. Over the head, strike. Or strike. Depends on where you put this on your opponent. So understand that wrapping here, wrapping on any arm or leg, once you know where it's wrapped, you're going to have to know what to do. So here, you're really cautious to the no-no swear. So just alter it, pull up. They're going to know that it's there. You're at the ankle, they're at your mercy. Really simple. They're at your mercy. You're at the wrist, lock at the wrist. The only thing about that is there's a possibility that they can take this damn thing from you. So if you got them locked and they hit one of these numbers, and next thing you know, you're both locked in this ring. So you need to be able to get out of the ring. Understand how that worked. So your ability to get out has to be better than their ability to put you in the ring. Now this helps with your pox out or your chunks out or whatever the fuck the shit's called when you are doing your chain punches. That ring is to help you get that shit straight. Also helps you with blocking chest strikes. So if they're coming with the ring and you stick your hands in, there you go. What happens after that is that it hit me in the face. So if you're the guy controlling the ring, you just won the fight, because I pretty much beat myself by trying to get it out. As you see, I didn't get hit this time. That's hurt my head. But also, you're pushing. So if you're pushing in, and I'm in here, and I'm trying to get control of the ring, and you're on the other side, and you're trying to get control of the ring, if this ring is right here on your chest, slide your hand, twist, push. Catch here, catch here, catch here, slam. We're battling over this ring. Best thing you can do if somebody's coming at you with a ring is to get the fuck out the way. It's not that difficult. Block. You want to avoid this thing, because this thing's going to be coming at you regardless. Attached to a rope. Swing it. You're not going to do all this whirling though. This shit. Because that's going to happen. You don't want that. You don't want to lose your weapon while you're in a fight. Woo! Now you know you don't do any whirling. Alright, so the chobos. You're not going to do this in a fight. No one's going to give you the chance. Beginning of the fight, see how that left hand almost flew out? Every now and again, you'll get it right. And most of the time, I'm trying to mess up now. That happens. So if you can do it without messing up, cool. But if you can't, that's going to happen. Now you have one. Guess what? So does he. Or she. So again, you're going to do Taekwondo or Kempo or Kali. These bitches here should never do this. Ever. You making a movie? That's where this shit started. Pretty sure the first person you see doing this shit is Rambo. First Blood Part 2. There's a Part 3 at the beginning where he's about to get into a fight. His back's turned. He's down like this. Gets up. Does this. More like that. Then he goes in and he goes fight. Beats the guy's ass. Comes back. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, in real life, getting hit by one of these chobos, 9 times out of 10, these are one-hitter quitters. Alright, so if you're not blocking, you're getting hit. I can almost guarantee you, after that first hit, you're going to want to fight. But you're probably going to be knocked out, depending on where that hit is. If this motherfucker hits solid muscle like your bicep or your tricep, you might be in good shape. But there's a bone in between there, Shit might get broken. Alright? Same thing down any side of your arm. You have to be psycho to not feel pain. or know the iron body technique, or be an honest to God true Thai fighter from Thailand where they take beatings. So, strike, boom, block, strike, boom. Now, when I said strike first, it's because in Kempo, every block is a strike and every strike is a block. And you're not going to do that. Bam! Boom! You're not going to do that. It's going to be more like this and then this versus this and then that. Or what was it? This, boom, boom. No, that shit right there is not going to happen. This is how it's going to happen. Boom, boom. Pull it back. Because you're not going to be doing boom, boom. That's what's going to happen. You block that first stick. You strike. You're not going to do that. Because what's going to happen is that guy has two sticks too. You're going to get fucked up. So you don't want that. Boom, boom. That's what you want. Boom, boom. That's what you don't want. Now, if you're going to do that shit in a movie, remember it's a movie. Boom, 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 boom. That was just to show you I can still do it with both hands. Boom, 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 boom. And sometimes not. Boom, 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 boom. Now, over here. Boom, boom, boom. Totally messed that up. Boom, boom. You will never need to do this shit in actual combat. These bitches should not leave your hand for no circumstances whatsoever. If you're training and your hand get wrapped, it's gonna leave your hand. I promise when this bitch goes across your metacarpals, your hand's gonna open up and you're gonna drop that stick. That's only about the only time that this shit should leave your hand, other than the fact that you've been knocked out and are unconscious. So when you're blocking, bam! That's what you're gonna do. Boom, boom, and you're gonna get the fuck out. Boom! Strike with that block at damn near the same time. Boom! A lot of people are prepared for that, so they're probably going to block essentially. Boom. Now why I use a T block is because I got a better chance of you catching this versus trying to block it this way where you catch my motherfucking hand. So, I don't know what just happened there. It paused or something. Anyway, before it pauses again, and if it does, then you guys can go to Kung Fu Alpha number 2 to catch what you missed. So when you strike and block, like if they're coming down and you're blocking, your next move should be a rib shot or a front thrust. So it's either going to hit here or it's going to hit here. Why am I doing those two? Because you're going to have other options, but I'm small and old. I'm going for the gusto. If you're coming down at me with a bam, I'm going to block and I'm going to thrust. When I thrust, I'm hitting you in the sternum. I'm not playing with you because I also know that you have another hand with another stick in it. So you're coming down with your right hand. Let's say you're left-handed, so you've been taught southpaw. So you're coming down this way. I see that that's coming this way, so I'm blocking with my left hand because your right is on my left, and that's kind of common fucking sense. Now, if I'm coming at you with my left hand, you're probably going to block with your right hand. That way you don't have to try to go out of your way to cross your body to block with your left hand. Some people don't know how to do that. They generally go by natural instinct. So if I'm coming down with my right hand, you automatically want to come up with your left. Well, if your left is right there, fine. But if your right is right there, you probably want to use your right. Now, a lot of people don't know that you have to train equally with both hands. Because that happens when you don't. That should let you know how much I need to train with my left hand. See? Not saying that my right hand can't do the same thing. My right hand might be a little bit faster than my left. But you still have to train both hands equally. I knew not to spin that one. That was going to go out of control. So here, see how quick reflexes need to be? There's a reason why I tell you what not to do, so that you don't get fucked up. And then be looking at me like, oh, it's my fault. No, it's your fault for not listening. You will never, as long as you are training with chobos, you will never have to do this in an actual competition where you got to whirl this fucking chobo to impress anybody. Because that's going to happen. FYI, small note, take note. Your hands and your feet are the easiest bones in the human body to break. You don't have to believe me, but trust me when I tell you, your hands and your feet, easiest bones to break. Easiest bones to get broken by someone else by pure accident. But you need to train equally. So again, if I'm coming at you with my left is always aimed at your right side of your face, your head, your body. So it will behoove you to block right and return with the left. If you are coming at me with your right, block left, return with the right. Now, if I swing here and you block here and I swing low, you're going to use the other hand, which would be this hand, to block low. Understand how your blocks work. Up, right, and left. Down, left, down, right. You're working in a windshield fashion, like the windshield wipers of a car, just not at the same time. One's going up, one's going down. And you want enough space to clear the gap so you don't hit your own arm in the process. Why did I say that? Because many a times that I have been practicing with chobos, I have knocked my arm in that fatty tissue of my forearm. I have done that trying to do the windshield block, that way and this way. I had to find my bearings, that's why I look fucked up, Also, that windshield block goes on the back. So if somebody's coming behind you, here, that's the block, here, that's the block. Here, that's the block, there, that's the block. So, guy in front, guy in back. Boom. From the side, so that you can get a clarification picture. Guys here, guys there. I got this block. Boom. Now, if you want to know why I made the higher block protect my head, 9 times out of 10, you can see this guy because you're facing him. So you pretty much know where he's going to swing in the motion that he swings. You can't see this guy behind you, so you want to protect your head. A lot of people are going to say, no, that's not right, James. This is not how you should be doing it. And they're going to come up with excuses. Okay, fine. You do it your way, I'm going to do it my way. It doesn't have to be the right way for you, but it's damn sure going to be the right way for me, because if I see you and I can block this, but I know you have somebody behind me, the easiest way to stop me is to take out the head and the body will follow. So if I block here, I just protected my head as well as my front, which is why you always block your head first, especially if they have a short range weapon, because they got to try to take you out. So if you're standing here, I just went in the crane, but that's going to protect me from whatever's coming up here, all right? This is going to protect me from what I can see. This is going to protect me from what I can't. So with that windshield wiper, from here, I can block this way and take a hit from that guy in front. Here's my suggestion on that. Fuck that shit. If I got you coming here and you got a sidekick, a partner, or a buddy, you better believe he's the immediate threat. Or let me rephrase that. He's the immediate threat. But the most dangerous threat is the guy behind you. Always remember that. That guy behind you, boom. If he doesn't know that you know he's there, he's going for a headshot. And if he's not going for a headshot, then he's just a freaking idiot. Alright? The best way to stop somebody is to knock him out. If you already know that going in, it's 2 of y'all on 1. See, if I got you and you can't get behind me, then this block's no good, because I'm not going to need it, because I can see you and I can see you. If I can't see you, like you guys do like some say Dragon Ball zigzag fucking formation. Now I know one of you guys are behind me. I know one of you guys in front. The guy in front, the immediate threat, I can see. The guy behind me, the most dangerous threat, I cannot. So I need to be worried about him. That guy behind you is going to be the guy that either shoots you or stab you, while the guy in front is cannon fodder for the ass whipping that you're going to throw him. And when you have chobos, these are close quarters weapons. You need to get in to use them. Understand that shit. You literally need to get in. Boom. So if that was an attack, I saved my head. I dealt with the guy in front because I blocked at the same time. Understand? So I'm here. Boom. Why? This is more important. That most dangerous that guy behind you, he's going to be the guy that's going to be the deciding maker of that fight. So if I block, take this guy, I can turn now, and don't do that because I just dropped my stick. So, again, here's what you do. I blocked, I strike, I kick, I turn. I just lost my weapons. And now you see why it works in the movies and not in real life. Now this guy's going to beat my ass because I did a stupid thing. Alright? Yes, that's America's ass. So again, same thing. Guy here, block, strike, kick this guy. I never left my eyes off this guy. I got him where I need him to be. Now I got to deal with this guy. Boom. Notice they didn't whirl. So I've taken this guy out. Hit. Not this. Taking this guy out. They actually stayed in my hand this time. I didn't drop them. But that's still not what you're going to do. Again, you got two guys. You're blocking. Strike. Turn. Strike. I will make a part 2. But live, keep going. I'll be right back. Because somebody just has to ruin my fucking video.